Meanwhile, trouble has mounted for actor Jacqueline Fernandez as well. She has been summoned to appear before the Enforcement Directorate tomorrow. That is Saturday at 11 a.m. India Today has obtained some details of what Jacqueline is likely to be questioned about. Remember, she was summoned today, but owing to some other personal commitments, she said she would not be able to appear tomorrow, so she's been called today, so she's been called tomorrow. I beg your pardon. The Enforcement Directorate has asked Jacqueline to produce her bank statements of the last 2 years. Our reporters tell us that the agency has sniffed out the trail of Sukesh Chandrasekhar's extorted money. And if Jacqueline appears tomorrow, she will be confronted with Sukesh Chandrasekhar at the Enforcement Directorate's Delhi office. Jacqueline Fernandez had asked the ED to postpone her questioning till the first week of next month, but the agency asked her to come tomorrow itself, as Sukesh is in Enforcement Directorate custody at this time. And once it's over, the confrontation would be difficult for them if he goes into judicial custody. Jacqueline Fernandez, who claimed, who has, similar to Nora Fatehi, who has claimed that she has been a victim of Sukesh Chandrasekhar, has not been given a clean chit just yet by the ED, and she is still under suspicion. So need to make this very clear. There's no formal statement that's out just yet from Jacqueline Fernandez. Bringing Munish Pandey back in on this. Munish, make sense of this for us. The Enforcement Directorate is basically saying they've sniffed out some kind of money trail and they need some answers from Jacqueline Fernandez because they believe that there is a deeper connection than meets the eye.
Yeah, well, Shiv, the important question is how ED got to know about Jacqueline Fernandez's association with Sukesh Chandrasekhar. So I met an officer and I was told that while they were investigating the case, they were following the money trail of Sukesh Chandrasekhar, the money which was coming from the businessman's wife, rupees 200 crore, and then it was coming to Sukesh Chandrasekhar. But they found the money trail, and during that investigation, they got to know about Jacqueline Fernandez. And that is when Jacqueline Fernandez was first called for questioning by the Enforcement Directorate. During her first statement, she maintained that she is also a victim in this case. She has no association with Sukesh Chandrasekhar, but later on ED got more evidence, and what they claim and what has been alleged by the Enforcement Directorate, that the statement which was given by Jacqueline Fernandez, there are contradictions to those statements based on the evidence, and that is why they wanted to confront Jacqueline Fernandez today with Sukesh Chandrasekhar. But today she skipped the summons, and we have been told that tomorrow she has been asked to present herself at 11 o'clock morning. So this becomes very important as far as Jacqueline Fernandez's role is concerned. For Nora Fatehi, ED claims that she was cooperative, but for Jacqueline Fernandez, they are saying that she is not forthcoming with the entire truth, and that is why they want to confront, so that they can come to know that whether there was any financial transaction between Jacqueline Fernandez and Sukesh Chandrasekhar or not, because what's important also here is, Shiv, and if you allow me 30 seconds.
Yes, please.
Whenever there is a money laundering case, it is not only about the proceeds of crime. In this case, 200 crore rupees came to Sukesh Chandrasekhar, but also those people who benefited from this money. For example, any gift which was given from Sukesh Chandrasekhar, then those people become beneficiary of that proceeds of crime, and that is also illegal according to Enforcement Directorate's PMLA law. So this becomes important because if anyone is beneficiary, it may be Nora Fatehi or Jacqueline Fernandez or any other person, then they also become suspect in the case, and that is why they are being investigated. As of now, to make it very clear, both of them are not named as accused in the case. They are under suspicion, and their statements are being recorded.
Very, very quickly, Munish, because we're running out of time. Tomorrow at 11 a.m., Jacqueline has been summoned. She hasn't yet responded to say that she can't come. So right now, we should assume that she is going to come. Also, Nora Fatehi might be questioned again. Am I right?
Yeah, well, the ED will be analyzing statement of Nora Fatehi, and based on those analysis and new evidence, they will issue a fresh summons to Nora Fatehi. As far as Jacqueline is concerned, even today at last minute, I was told that at last minute she told that she cannot come, and she should be questioned only in the month of November, first week. And ED officers were not happy with this. They asked her, they called her and asked her to come tomorrow itself. So we have to wait and watch whether she appears tomorrow or not.
We'll see if that works out. Munish, thank you very much for those details. Munish is on the front line of this story. He's been getting us all the details on this developing story from Bollywood. Now let's tell you about this entire money laundering case as we understand it. Right at the top, it involves a conman called Sukesh Chandrasekhar. It's a name you're going to have to get used to hearing very often because he's at the center of this entire thing. Chandrasekhar is currently lodged in a Delhi jail over charges of extorting 200 crore rupees from the wife of a businessman. His partner is a starlet, Leena Maria Paul. She's also behind bars, accused of being an accomplice in this 200 crore rupee extortion. Now, Bollywood actor Jacqueline Fernandez, who has already been questioned before by the ED over her alleged links to Sukesh, she's been summoned to appear tomorrow. And then there is Nora, Fatehi, who was grilled for 8 hours by the Enforcement Directorate yesterday. But she's issued a statement today claiming complete innocence and that she is there as a witness to help and cooperate with the agency. Last but not least, a businessman who was duped of 200 crore rupees by Sukesh and his gang. So it was that 200 crore rupees that is at the heart of this entire scandal. Now, Nora Fatehi and Jacqueline Fernandez have been summoned for their alleged links to this man, Sukesh Chandrasekhar. The Enforcement Directorate had once raided Sukesh and his partner, Leena Paul's house, the grand sea-facing bungalow in Chennai that was proof of this alleged fraudster's brazen display of extravagance. He's accused of extorting 200 crore rupees from a businessman. Take a look at his lifestyle.
A bevy of high-end cars. A swanky sea-facing villa.